appointed a new representative on this planet, and it's me. It's real simple. That cannon right there that you're looking at, you just think it's trick camera stuff, whatever you want to think. But I'm going to tell you what it is. It's my weapon. That's exactly what it is. So go ahead, be Mr. Smartass, treat me like you've treated all the other black men on this planet, and do everything you can to make sure that I be a failure. I want you to. Because I've warned you. Now, we got sound and light. Alright? That's all to it. This is the sun doing this. It's showing you the female right there. It's saying, you guys have did her really well. That's what it's saying. It's saying you have mistreated my vortexes. You have mistreated my uteruses. You're even scraping my uteruses out, putting in plastic uterus, because you know what the uterus is. See, this is the devil that you are. You know what that uterus is, don't you? I know you do. And so you try your best to tell those women as quick as you can that they have those fiber tumors and talk them into getting hysterectomy. So hysterectomy, right? Because you're so evil, you want to cut out their connection with their cosmic energy. And you know it's their uterus that puts them in constant contact with the universal cosmic chemicals. Because that's their doorway to bring souls back and forth. And you know the female vagina is synonymous as the energy that's inside of the earth. See all these colors right here? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the sunlight showing you that I am going to use the goddess segment to burn the earth up. I'm going to use the goddess segment to send water to a lot of you wicked ass people and drown your asses. The goddess segment is who people refer to as wormwood in the Bible. And the Bible predicts about the end of time when wormwood show up. Well, wormwood is here. They talk about Chernobyl and Russia and everything. Yeah, it's because the Russians are the ones who've been doing all the bullshit that went around the whole world and set up these Nazis and these Zionists headquarters and these corrupted corporations and these corrupt governments, all European. That's the reason why they talk about Chernobyl meltdown and all these nuclear facilities, because they're all being destroyed right now by these lights that you see flying around at night. Those are the same motherships that deploy those white lights that you, because you can see the white lights are in there. They all in there if you look hard enough. They are all in there. And if you look hard enough, you will see them in there. But see, this is the weaponry that I'm working with. So go ahead and get prepared and think that it's going to be cute to see another black man walking down the street with a backpack and all that old shit that you guys just overlook and think it should be that way after I've showed you who we were before the destructive power of you guys came on the earth and who the universe designed for us to be. So that's who we're going to be. So in order for us to come back to that, what do you think needs to be eradicated? Real simple. Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and the people who invented that shit. All y'all asses decide on. Which means, black woman, you stay out there on their side with them, sayonara to your ass too. Real simple. Real simple. But see, this is real power. It's the sun. And that bullshit that they got you stuck in with that Bible brainwash teaching, and then they giving you dollars to be hoes and look down on your true self, and your own hair ain't good enough, and you gotta put those dumbass nails on. When you can see who the universe made you, the goddess of this woman, and you sell out like that, the goddess of this planet, and you sell out because you want him to give you some stuff that you should be having in your heart to stand up and want to take care of yourself. Why you want to bow down to somebody that you know has stolen everything from you and beg him to give it back? And instead of going out planting your own food, reading the books that's necessary so you can be able to take care of your own coochie, you give all that power to him. That's why everybody is so sick and so decadent, because of how selfish and how motivated he is to see everything die. Because he's dead. That's why everything about this earth is dead, dead, dead. Now this sun is showing you all this energy of light to let you know that it's just too potential on this earth for people greatness to be sitting around here letting all this decadence where now 80% of the people on the earth have to die because people don't want to change the conceptualization. And I'm going to tell you why I know that. Because the work that I do, I should never have a problem getting anything on my truck. I see the white guys though, not at all. But because of your rejection of the God man, everything that's been fair to you and has sustained you and been really, really precise about showing you concern of your well-being, and then you turn around and then deliberately slash everything that someone else needs for their survival and think that it is something that you should have put energy into having high self-esteem over. See, that's the reason I don't mind telling you about yourself, because you believe that your actions make you a great person, but your actions have given your ass front row tickets to this light show and to the big water escapade that's coming. That's what I'm here to tell you. I don't care who don't like it. You can see that I'm diligent about it. I don't care. I don't care, because I'm not going to be the person that's going to be responsible if I don't do well, because God knows I get my ass up every day when I'm knocking on your door and you see me out there knocking and you just sit there and don't even open the door when you know that you could give me that shit, or at least have the decency to come to the door and say, well, I want to keep that or whatever, you know, it's just like I stand at the door and knock it to any man, okay? That's what I bring to the world. It's like, you guys are so ignorant. You can just see good things in people, but you still overlook that and want to make good people be bad. Accuse them, false accuse. Even though I gave your ass shit to help you, then you lie and say I stole something from you. Alright? Or either I take wheels away from your house so your little children won't have to worry about spiders accumulating in them and biting them, and then you don't want to pay me. When you know I've expressed to the world all the struggles that I'm having, and I'm letting you know, I'm a God man, and then you guys say, well, if you such a God man, why can't you get money? Well, because you motherfuckers is making it hard for all the God men and people to live on this earth. People who does not want to follow your system of societal decadence are always targeted to be failure. And that's where I'm going to be a failure, because I'd rather be a failure financially than to be a success and get a seat on your bus to hell. That's exactly why. So it's not a secret. The sun will burn your ass up. Oh, one more thing too. And the sun is going to burn you up. Don't get mad at me for telling you that. It's because of your action. Everybody who has a chance to change, you need to. Because whatever happens on the earth, where you go after this depends on what was in your heart when it happened. So, you can erase bad karma by employing genuine acts of love and concern and compassion for other people. That's how you eradicate bad karma, by implementing things that bring on good karma. So if you see me knocking at your door and you think, I'm not going to open the door because I'm a sorry ass motherfucker that's always been that way, and I don't care if it's raining, and I don't care if he's trying to feed his children, that's not my problem. It is your problem. See, because when slaves was running away, trying to make it to freedom, every person got involved there to make sure he couldn't escape. But now when it's time for reparation and everybody be picked up and everything get fixed again, all of a sudden everybody wants to say, well, that's not my problem. Well, it wasn't your problem when you always called and lied. And as soon as you saw somebody in the alley, right away they have to be doing something wrong, right? Well, we're going to see about all that. Because the universe is sick of all the bad things that has happened to people because of the wickedness that has been implemented on this earth through spiritual bondage, Christianity, Islam, as well as Judaism, corrupt governments and corrupt corporations. You're all going to die. Real simple. When I knocked on some individual door yesterday in the rain, I've been driving all day, seeing stuff, knocking, and no one opened their door all day. They so frustrated. And then you say, Why don't you get a regular job? Because it's the same brutal bullshit that I have to deal with on those jobs. Okay? But anyway, back to your ass. What that smart ass shit you said? I'm like, yo, can I have that stuff all by the garage? That's an antique. And if you touch it, I'll shoot your ass. Okay, I'm glad you, what did I tell you before I left? Oh, well, thank you for your honesty. That's all I said and bounced. I wasn't going to stand on your porch and try to point out to you that you was a dumbass. I'm so sick of that. You white men know. You're wise enough to know that the only reason that you have those stupid ass attitudes is because you feel incomplete every time you look at your white ass face. It's real simple. If you stop wanting to be white, you won't have to be white, because people will be able to have sex with whoever they want to. And believe me, nobody wants to be white. You guys believe that. But if you were so happy being white, then you would be really looking at whiteness as a privilege instead of trying to hate everybody that's not white. See, listen, wouldn't it be ridiculous for a person that had a Bentley to look down on a person with a Pinto? What kind of stupid shit is that? Imagine if there was 10 people on earth that all had Bentleys, and they all decided they're going to kill everybody that drive those Pintos. Why would they want to? I'm privileged enough to have a Bentley. Why should I waste my time worrying about the people that don't have a Bentley? I'm privileged. I have one. The only reason why the people that is privileged and have all the material wealth do everything they can to make sure that the people that's underprivileged and don't have any material wealth does not get it is because the material wealth that you all have, you know you stole it. And you know by giving the people that you stole it from a chance to resurrect or create an infrastructure for themselves, those people will not need you anymore because they're very wise. And if those people ever return to their greatness of depending on each other, you know for a fact your fancy, extravagant way of living will be eradicated because you can't do it. You have to create systems of oppression to be able to have the shit that you have. So you, dumbass, they told me if I touched that thing on the side of your house, you were going to shoot me. Check this out. You should not have said that to me because there was no reason to. I had not violated anything. I wouldn't be knocking on that door in that house that you live in if your ancestors wouldn't have came over here and stole this land from my ancestors. So I hope they kill you. I really do. I hope that they kill you because I see who you are. For you to say something like that to me, and I didn't do anything but have the dog stupidity of knocking on the white man's door. You know what? A lot of you white men are going to die real fast because the earth is going to eradicate you. Real simple. You're not needed. You shouldn't be here anyway. Hotel. All right, let's go through this. From 3, right here. This is the Trinity. Right there. As you can see, the tail goes right there to let you know there's more to come. You understand? That's what the tail means. It means that you've got to get to the end of the tail